recap for our Day in the Dark Side Nuevo all-day special in Cardiff on Valentine's Day, so this is the 14th of February. Today we did 3 workshops looking at Nuevo Tango, starting off with, the hell did we start off with? Colgadas.
I couldn't remember, and then I went, oh yeah.
So we started off with a couple of exercises, just get used to the follower and leader being away from each other. So Colgadas means to hang away. So if we step forward in an embrace, then forward on the right foot, I'm going to move my chest forward to start sending my follower away, but then I'm going to bring my hips back so we are sinking in, so we are countering each other's weight. So if I let go here, we would end up falling away from each other. So we are actually countering the weight. So the important thing is that our upper bodies are trying to remain as vertical as possible, but we're sinking back into the hips to form the A-frame. This then allowed us to go into how to put this into a dance scenario. So if I start off with a rock step, I'm stepping forward on the left, taking my right foot down, around and behind, twisting my chest to the right, which leads my follower around into a forward step with the right foot. And like a hero, I'm going to bring my feet together, and we're both going to take a side step, but I'm going to overshoot my follower's foot and step on the outside of her. And what's going to happen is that this angular momentum is going to carry my follower away and into this point where we're sitting back away from each other. So we've got the Colgada. I'm going to move my foot into the sandwich, step back and around with my right to come back out, and then walk out again. We can then chain those together. So rock step and around, rock the follower, send her around into the sandwich, and then as she comes out, there's another opportunity there. And then we finished off by making this rotate, so I'm now stepping around my follower, I'm still leaning back away from her, and we get that spin. Workshop 2. This was on chains. So we did external cadenas and internal cadenas. So for this, we started off with leaders balancing onto the right foot and the follower also on their right foot, and then leaders twisting their chest to the left to lead the follower onto their right foot. So both our left feet are free. I can then step forward on the cross system on the closed side of the embrace. I'm stepping forward, I'm going to step to the side to face my follower, and as I do that, I'm going to make sure I'm in nice and close so my thigh makes contact with the follower's thigh. This is my right leg to my follower's left. Knocking the leg up into a boleo as I step back and around my follower, twisting my chest to the left, which leads her around into the forward step. She's now going to take a side step as I close my feet together, keep my chest turned to the left. We've got the next part of the chain. So the key for this was to keep the chest turned to the left and step in forward, side, back, together, and for the followers it's back,
in front, forward,
side, back, back. We then did the internal cadena. So this was from a back ocho, so we're going to start with a side step to the left, pivot the follower backwards. So you're going to take that back step on the left foot, and I'm going to step forward with my left leg between her legs. So this is the forward step. I'm now going to knock a leg up as I take the side step, back leg around, and my follower is going to change weight and bring her left foot in, and she's going to Colgada me. So we talked about the importance of the follower being able, confident to walk through the leader's leg. That will knock my leg up in front into a forward cross. I keep my chest twisting to the left. We get the chain going down the room. So this was the internal cadena. And then finally we had workshop 3, which was called experimental tango, where we looked at some gancho or enganche combinations from an open hold embrace with a sedento at the end. So, from our embrace, taking a few steps down the room, letting the embrace drop down into an open handhold, and then what we did was basically lead the first couple of steps of a hero. So I'm twisting my chest to the right, which causes my follower to step around with her right leg, and keeping turning to my right so she goes into the side step. I'm then going to pivot her into the back step phase of the hero, like we normally would. I'm going to take my left arm up. I'm still keeping my right arm low. As I turn my follower, I'm going to put my right leg behind her standing leg, bring my left arm down in front of us, and there's a gancho opportunity there. So I'm going up onto the ball of my right foot and softening in my knee. I can then come out of this by straightening my knee, pivoting her back the other way, withdrawing the leg, and as she comes past, I can put the leg back in, twist my chest to the left to get a second gancho. I can then take her into a basket, so I'm taking the left arm over her head, balancing her onto her right foot, exposing my thigh to another gancho on the left leg. We then did a leg wrap, so if I twist my chest to the left and step out to the side and slightly in front, we've got a leg wrap here. And then finally for the sedenta, and twist my chest back to the right arm is coming up and over, she's going into a boleo, and making sure my weight is on either side of her foot, sinking down into the squat, taking that leg over and out. So I think that's everything we did today. So, you give a big clap now. So, thank you all for coming.